Okay, so we're going to show you a little bit about how we use frass. We sell flowers to the public, and I've had lots of questions recently from people who buy flowers from me saying, how are you keeping these flowers alive in this heat? Like, mine are horrible, etc. I think the biggest thing is that we have really good soil because we do several things, but one of the things that we do is use frass. So I'm going to tell you about that because it is something that we sell. So this is mealworm frass, which is a fancy word for mealworm poop. And as you can see, we have red clay soil, so it's not super great. It will retain a lot of water when it's really wet outside, and it will dry and crack almost like rock when it's really dry outside. So I am doing what a lot of people would say can't be done this time of year. I'm planting another round of gladiola bulbs. I do succession planting. We try to do a lot of water conservation techniques. So even though we're actually in a drought, and I'm going to be very careful about how much I water these. So part of how we do that is the frass, and then also we do lots of soil, like building up soil remediation. So for example, these are sunflower stalks from sunflowers from this season, or maybe some from last season, I don't know. But I never get rid of these. Sometimes I'll put them in the chicken coop, let the chickens eat all the leaves and stuff off of them, and then they dry out in the sun, and then I go get them. And this has a, this is called like I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, lignin, but it's this like kind of woody, thick stuff, but it also breaks down fairly easily. So I'll just break those up. I've been doing this all down this row. And then I'll add a lot of frass to the soil. And then this is my world's favorite gardening tool.
What's it called?
I can't remember what it's called, but I got it from Seed Savers Exchange. It's like called the snake or something. And then I'll just kind of put that in there. And then I'll plant my gladiolas, and then they will get watered every day, but we have them on a very short watering schedule that we do either really early in the morning or in the evening, so that we're not putting too much stress on the water supply. And we try to keep the water to a real minimum in the frass. I promise you it really helps. So I guess what we could do is a follow-up video. Today is the 18th of July. So we'll do a follow-up video showing you these gladiolas in a few weeks. They should have enough time to mature and then be ready for bouquets in the fall. Last year, some of them were in bouquets like corsages and stuff for like homecoming vase at Dardanelle High School. So I'm hoping to do that again because that was fun. So anyway, yeah, that's part of how we keep our soil. I think the other thing that I might say is that you will look around and probably see that everything is a little wild and a little bit weedy. Some people might think this is really bad, but this is actually one of the ways that you're keeping the soil like healthy, because it has a lot. It can retain the water. It's not a lot of bare dirt. It's not like that's soaking up water. So anyway, I think the other thing is, always be thinking about kind of mimicking